How do you get credibility to supersize your business, whether you're the man or not? Our idiom, our expression today, our phrase is the man. And it became popular, and it dates back to 1918, but it actually dates back to before then. It became really popular in the 1950s with respect to the underworld, or people using it as code for police, for wardens in a prison, for law enforcement, for the boss, for the powers, the oppressing powers that be. But prior to that, in 1879, Otto von Bismarck used it to describe the British Prime Minister Benjamin Disraeli by calling him the man, and some other things in that, but I'm not going to go there. But as a sign of respect, meaning he was really awesome and powerful. It also appeared in the Hebrew Bible. The man was used by Joseph's brothers to describe the viceroy of Egypt, who was ironically Joseph. So it's been around for hundreds and hundreds of years, used in one form or the other. It's one of those idioms that can be confusing because it can be used as a kind of a derogatory, oppressing, negative connotation, or it can be used to really revere someone who is an expert, who's an authority, who's a guru, who's awesome in an area. I don't know how much people use the man today, especially when some of us are not men, but we're leaders in our business and leaders in our industry anyway. So how do we gain the respect, gain the credibility, gain the trust of people in our business and our industry to grow and supersize our individual businesses, whether we are in fact a man or not? You don't have to be a man. I don't know. It's really interesting to me that women and things are considered a minority when there's actually more women in the world than there are men. So I think culturally things are going to be changing. But for right now, the man is an expression that's been around for a very long time. But I think the man can refer to men, women, children. Sometimes children are great leaders and they are an authority or an expert or a guru. And maybe there's better words to use to describe someone who is a leader in their field, a leader in their industry. But our idiom today is the man. So that's what we're talking about. So how do you currently gain respect and trust in your field, in your industry, and especially in your business as you're trying to grow and build your business? It's pretty hard to grow and supersize a business if you don't have trust, respect, and authority, or aren't an expert or good at anything in particular. I mean, jacks of all trades seldom are the man, unless you need somebody that can do all kinds of things, be a jack of all trades, and fix everything around your business and your house. Then they're the man with respect to being Mr. Fix-It. So, or Ms. Fix-It, or whatever other way you identify Fix-It. I want to make sure I'm clear on that. So, how do you do that? Number one, you lead by example. You set the example for people by actually becoming knowledgeable and being an expert in your area of expertise. In the business that you choose to practice, you actually are an expert in that industry, or you have some type of skill or ability or expertise that other people respect and look up to and require to grow and build your business. Number two, you actually are an expert. You are somebody to look up to. And if you're not, anybody can learn how to do anything. So you just start to acquire knowledge and practice and use that knowledge and become an expert. It doesn't really take that long to become an expert at at certain things, because if you get focused and actually have a goal and an objective and want to become an expert on something, if you want to be curious about it, you can pretty quickly gain the information and knowledge, especially in this day and age of the internet and information. It's at our fingertips, literally. We're holding our phones. It's at our fingertips. It's within, a 12-inch grasp of us. So get that expertise, get that knowledge. Be the example. Consistently apply the area of expertise that you want to gain more respect in. Volunteer to give speeches on it. Guess what? If you want to be an expert, just write a book on something, talk about it, do a TED Talk on it, and you are automatically an expert because other people see you talking and sharing and providing information on that particular topic. And if you have experiential things to share and case studies and things, that is all the more powerful. And then lead by example. Be the example of applying that in your field. Also, you can teach other people about the things in your field. You can go to conferences now that COVID's opening things up again. You can go to conferences and networking events, and you can actually speak about and teach about and talk. And you don't have to be the formal speaker. You can just talk to other people about the topic. And amazingly enough, all of a sudden you'll find that there's a crowd of people around you as you're speaking from your experience on a particular topic, whether you're the actual speaker at the event or not. So I would love to know, how do you go about creating and maintaining credibility? I guess this all is street cred to me. It's like, do what you say you're going to do, demonstrate that you can do it. I guess do what you say you can do, and do what you say you're going to do is being consistent. Be consistent with your knowledge and your wisdom and sharing that. So how do you personally, share in the comments below, go about establishing, creating, and maintaining credibility, trust, respect as a leader in your business and your industry? Love to have you share some ways that you do that, and I will think a little bit more about how I do that. Mostly I create content and I share information. I create courses and write books and share as much information as I possibly can. Obviously I do videos every day. So how do you do it? Share in the comments below, and I will of course be with you tomorrow with another interesting leadership idiom. We're doing leadership idioms for the rest of the month. And some of them, I like this one, the man. They're a stretch for me personally to think about, well, how does the man apply to me supersizing and growing my business? But that's the whole point of the exercise. All right, go out, have an amazing day. If I can help you in any way, ask in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Another interesting idiom on leadership. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it in your business, in your life right now? Remember to share how you get credibility right now for your business, so people see you as the go-to leader of your business and industry. Take care.